Hello guys, welcome to MJ Hobby Corner, and this is an update on the mosasaur sculpture that I'm working on. And this is essentially a very large mount for a Mage Knight figure that I found lying around, and I decided that I would make this piece, and this will be for our Deep Wars games or any other game. So basically this is as far as I got today, which is pretty far. It's not bad. Okay, so what did I do? First, I used green stuff, mixed that with a little bit of the pink Super Sculpey, and then mixed that also with a little bit of Avi's, and this is the regular colored Avi's, not the black colored one. So I mix all that up in a roughly 1-to-1 ratio, a little bit less green stuff than the others, and then I begin to add that mixture to my armature. Worked with a little bit of water, not a lot of water, because it changes the properties of the clay a little bit. And once I got everything smoothened down, then I began to do some of these details. So my primary tool was this paddle tool. This is actually a wax carver. It's one of my primary tools. And essentially for this upper roughness that you see here, I basically did this. So kind of twirled my paddle tool as I pressed it into the clay, and it gave me this interesting pattern of roughness. And I didn't want to have like too many robust scales on this reptile, so this gives me a very nice roughness that gives the illusion of reptile skin, I think. Right, aquatic reptiles would have been a little bit different, I think, in their scales. Now I will add some spines here and there, and maybe some bumpy scales here and there all along the body, maybe in patterns. That would be interesting. And then for these larger bumps you see here, these larger scales, I use these forceps, and then just squeeze the clay along the dorsal edge and pulled very gently. Did this all the way down, and then with my ball tools, with the ball tool, just pretty much fixed them a little bit, shaped them a little bit. And I used a small ball tool for that. Now, for these areas down here, I used the ball tool in a combination of that and my little pick here, my tooth oral pick here that I use for sculpting, and just made these tiny little crenulations with both tools. And it gave me a lot of interesting roughness along the tail here. Now I am going to have some kind of fin coming out. And then, now, the thing about this sculpture is that it will have this Mage Knight figure mounted on it. So I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do that, if I'm going to do some kind of a small platform and have it attached to the mosasaur and then tied with ropes, or I'm not sure yet. Or if I'm just going to do the figure, cement it to the armature and then sculpt around it so that this lizaedman figure is on top of the mosasaur. I don't know yet. This is based on a figure that Deep Wars has, which is basically a mosasaur and some lizaedman character, and I have cards for it. So I thought, hey, that would be a cool sculpture to practice my sea creatures. So that's how I'm doing it. So I'm thinking of making a little bit of a platform here, and then attach this figure, and that'll make it a little bit different, right? I can't really sit it because I would have to break the legs here, and it's just too much work. So I'm going to have them kind of standing. So we'll see. We'll see what I decide. All right, well, the next update for this figure will be on the Martin and Julie chat this Sunday. So if you are interested in seeing how this comes out, check out the Martin Julie chat this Sunday. That's where I will post the whatever I have for the figure, and hopefully I'll finish it. And who knows, maybe I will. This week we do have an Oathmark game on Friday into Saturday. So I will be busy setting up for that. So I don't know how much more work I'm going to be able to put on this week. But we'll see. I will most likely finish it. All right, folks. So see you in the next update. And this was my sculpting update for this week. My project for this week is a mosasaur mount for an old little Mage Knight figure. All right, and we will be looking at more and more sculpted mounts for figures that you have lying around or whatever, and you want to have like a little special mount, something that makes your army a little bit interesting. So, just to add a little flair to the armies. All right, folks, thank you very much, and see you guys very soon.